Sister wives bombshell, Robyn embezzled all the property and kicked Kody out of the house. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia, and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The world of sister wives has never been short on drama, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. But the latest whispers emerging from Flagstaff, Arizona, threaten to rewrite the Brown family saga entirely, according to explosive speculation. Robyn Brown, the once perceived favorite wife of Kody Brown, may have staged the ultimate betrayal. After years of defending Kody, allegedly playing the role of his most loyal partner, and benefiting from the collapse of his marriages with Mary, Janelle, and Christine, Robyn is now rumored to have flipped the script. The shocking claim? Robyn has allegedly embezzled control of the family's property, drained assets into her own name, and kicked Kody out of the very home he once believed was his fortress. For fans who have followed Kody's tumultuous downfall in Season 18 and now look toward Season 19 with a mix of dread and fascination, this twist feels like poetic justice, or as some might say, karma served on a cold Arizona night. The rise of Robyn, from outsider to queen of the Brown household. When Robyn joined the Brown family in 2010, she was introduced as the fourth wife who brought a breath of fresh air to the already chaotic, polygamist marriage. Initially portrayed as sweet, soft-spoken, and deeply religious, she quickly became Kody's confidant and, over time, the woman he seemed to favor above all others. Critics argue that Kody's obsession with Robyn destroyed his relationships with his other wives. Christine grew increasingly vocal about Kody's neglect. Janelle struggled with his lack of financial support. Mary was emotionally abandoned. Through it all, Robyn appeared to thrive, building her dream home in Flagstaff, while the others either rented properties or struggled to find stability. To outsiders, it looked like Kody and Robyn were an inseparable team. But behind closed doors, many fans speculated that Robyn was carefully positioning herself, using legal paperwork, trust arrangements, and her emotional leverage over Kody to secure financial dominance. Cracks in the perfect couple image. The time Season 18 aired, the once golden couple of the family began showing visible cracks. Kody's grief over losing touch with his older children after the COVID-19 fallout, and the tragic passing of his son Garrison, left him emotionally volatile. Instead of finding solace in Robyn, viewers noticed increasing tension. Robyn often looked exhausted, frustrated, and at times condescending toward Kody. She even began crying about the loneliness she felt in the marriage, an ironic twist given that she had been Kody's almost exclusive partner for years. Fans began speculating. Was Robyn regretting her role as Kody's last wife standing? Had she realized that aligning with him ultimately placed her in a crumbling empire? Or was this simply the beginning of her long-planned exit strategy? The alleged embezzlement of property, the most explosive rumor now circulating, suggests that Robyn used her position of trust to quietly embezzle the family's property and assets. But how could this happen? The legal marriage advantage. Unlike the other wives, Robyn was legally married to Kody. This meant that when financial paperwork was filed, mortgages, property deeds, and even the infamous Kody Pass development, Robyn's name could easily appear alongside Kody's, or in some cases, instead of the other wives. Kody Pass maneuvers, the property in Flagstaff, has been a sore spot for years. While Kody promised each wife a piece of land, only Robyn seemed secure in her large, permanent home. Reports suggest she may have convinced Kody to temporarily shift ownership titles into her name, citing family security as a reason. Once the other wives left, those temporary measures may have become permanent. Business control. Robyn also had involvement in family businesses, including My Sister Wife's Closet. Though the business failed publicly, rumors hint that it may have served as a financial funnel, allowing Robyn to manage accounts more discreetly. Together, these maneuvers paint the picture of a slow but deliberate transfer of power from a shared plural marriage to Robyn's sole control. The Kody eviction, how it allegedly went down. The most jaw-dropping claim is that Robyn didn't just seize the property, she kicked Kody out of the house. The emotional breaking point. Insiders suggest that Robyn grew weary of Kody's constant mood swings, public embarrassments, and inability to provide financially. After defending him for years, she allegedly snapped, telling him that she would no longer carry the burden of his broken family drama. The financial trump card, because the home was allegedly in her name, Robyn may have had the ultimate leverage. If she decided Kody was no longer welcome, there was little he could do legally to stop her. Kody's new reality for a man who once bragged about having 4 wives and sprawling property. The image of Kody Brown being forced out of his last refuge paints a tragic downfall, alone, alienated from his children, and without a clear financial safety net. Kody may now face the consequences of putting all his trust in one woman. Fan reactions, karma or tragedy. The fanbase is divided. Team Karma argues that this is poetic justice. Kody abandoned Mary, belittled Christine, and neglected Janelle, all while glorifying Robyn. To now lose everything at Robyn's hands feels like a fitting end to his arrogance. Team Sympathy sees Kody as a flawed but heartbroken man who has now lost not only his wives and children but also his financial stability. For them, Robyn's alleged betrayal feels cruel and opportunistic. Team Robyn, the mastermind, believes this was always her plan: enter the family, gain Kody's devotion, secure assets, and eventually emerge as the sole winner. If this speculation proves true, TLC has struck gold. A storyline where Robyn betrays Kody flips the entire show on its head. Suddenly, Robyn, long seen as the protected wife, becomes the villain of her own narrative. Will cameras capture Kody's humiliation as he packs his bags? Will Robyn defend her actions as protecting her children? Will Mary, Janelle, and Christine return to gloat, or perhaps even offer Kody a strange form of sympathy? The possibilities are endless, and fans are already demanding that the tell-all host, Sukanya Krishnan, confront Robyn directly about these swirling rumors. Whether the rumors are exaggerated or hold a kernel of truth, one fact remains: the Brown family empire has collapsed, and Robyn is at the center of it. If she truly embezzled property and kicked Kody out, it represents not only the ultimate betrayal but also a shocking reversal of power. For years, Kody believed Robyn was his last loyal partner, his safe haven after the storm. Now, it seems the storm has reached his own doorstep, and the woman he trusted most may have been holding the keys to his downfall all along. As season 19 approaches, viewers will tune in not just for the drama but for answers. Is Robyn the master manipulator fans always suspected? Or is this yet another tragic chapter in the unraveling story of the Brown family? Either way, the message is clear: in the world of sister wives, loyalty is fleeting, property is power, and betrayal can come from the person you least expect. Sister wives shock: Kody Brown seeks refuge with Janelle after being kicked out. In what could be described as the most shocking twist in sister wives history, rumors are swirling that Kody Brown, once the patriarch of the sprawling Brown family empire, has been forced to seek refuge with one of his former wives, Janelle Brown. Sources claim that after an alleged betrayal by Robyn Brown, where she purportedly embezzled family property and kicked Kody out of the home, the longtime reality star found himself with no place to call his own. Fans who have followed Kody's rise and fall over the last 2 decades know that this is unprecedented. For years, Kody has wielded authority over his four wives: Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, while trying to maintain a facade of unity under TLC's watchful eye. But the latest developments suggest a dramatic reversal of fortunes. Kody, once the central figure in the Brown family hierarchy, may now be the one relying on the very women he once controlled. The rise and fall of Kody Brown from patriarch to vulnerable husband. Kody Brown's story has always been a rollercoaster of ambition, devotion, and controversy. As the central figure in the Brown polygamist family, he managed to maintain relationships with 4 very different wives, navigating love, jealousy, and domestic politics. Robyn, often perceived as his favorite, became the focal point of his affections over the years, while Janelle, Mary, and Christine experienced emotional neglect or dissatisfaction. Robyn's loyalty seemed unshakable. Together, Kody and Robyn represented the power couple of the Brown household, a duo that fans and critics alike believed could withstand any storm. However, cracks appeared over time. Kody's increasingly erratic behavior, compounded by personal tragedies such as the loss of his son Garrison and growing estrangement from some of his adult children, left him emotionally vulnerable. Meanwhile, Robyn reportedly began consolidating control over property and assets, allegedly sidelining Kody in his own family empire. Robyn's alleged betrayal tipping point, according to sources, was Robyn's alleged embezzlement of property. By transferring ownership of the family home and assets into her name, she reportedly forced Kody out. The once dominant patriarch now faced a reality he had rarely known: uncertainty, instability, and dependence on others for shelter. Kody single quotes a search for refuge with Janelle. After being evicted from his home, Kody reportedly turned to Janelle Brown, the second wife in his marriage hierarchy. This decision shocked fans, as Kody's relationship with Janelle has long been strained. Over the years, Kody's favoritism toward Robyn and his neglect of Janelle fueled tensions, emotional confrontations, and public drama captured by TLC cameras. So why Janelle? Experts suggest several possible reasons. Shared history. Despite the ups and downs, Kody and Janelle have a long, shared history. They raised children together, navigated crises, and survived decades of polygamist life. This shared foundation may make Janelle the most reliable option in a moment of vulnerability. Sympathy factor. Janelle may feel sympathy for Kody after witnessing Robyn's alleged betrayal. While the public perception often paints her as assertive or even controlling, private dynamics could reveal a more nuanced response, one of compassion for a man she once loved deeply. Strategic positioning. There's also the possibility that Janelle sees an opportunity. By offering refuge to Kody, she may regain influence in family matters, assert her authority, and perhaps reclaim a portion of property or decision-making power that has been overshadowed by Robyn's alleged dominance. Living with Janelle, tensions and adjustments. The emotional reality integrating Kody into Janelle's household is unlikely to be seamless. After years of tension and publicized disagreements, the emotional landscape is fraught with potential conflict. Sources describe a scenario filled with mixed emotions. Kody's vulnerability. For the first time in years, Kody is reportedly navigating life without the safety net provided by Robyn or his primary assets. Fans may witness moments of emotional breakdown, uncertainty, and dependence. Janelle's authority. Janelle, now in a position of control, must navigate the delicate balance between offering support and maintaining boundaries. She reportedly insists that Kody contribute to household responsibilities both financially and emotionally. Sibling rivalries resurfacing. Mary and Christine, observing this new dynamic, may feel a mixture of schadenfreude, jealousy, or strategic advantage. Social media speculation suggests that these former wives may weigh in, creating additional tension and drama for fans to dissect. Property and financial. Robyn's alleged takeover. While Kody seeks refuge with Janelle, Robyn reportedly consolidates control over key family assets, including Coyote Pass, the sprawling Arizona property. Long a symbol of Kody's patriarchal authority, is allegedly now under Robyn's exclusive management. Business ventures. Robyn's involvement in various businesses, including family ventures and personal investments, reportedly ensures she maintains financial independence while Kody navigates instability. Household assets. Sources claim that Robyn has taken ownership of household assets, including vehicles, furniture, and collectibles, leaving Kody with minimal material possessions. Legal complications. While the allegations are speculative, they raise questions about legal ramifications. Property ownership. Since Robyn and Kody are legally married, courts may defer to her claims, leaving Kody vulnerable. Asset recovery. If Kody chooses to pursue legal action, he may face a long and public battle, exposing private family dynamics to scrutiny. Future season storylines. TLC could exploit this legal and emotional conflict to heighten drama in season 19, offering viewers a raw, unscripted glimpse into polygamist family tensions. Janelle's role in the Brown family resurgence. Claiming influence. Be offering refuge. Janelle may be positioning herself as a key player in the post-Robyn family dynamic. Speculation suggests emotional leverage. Providing Kody with shelter strengthens Janelle's influence, potentially allowing her to steer family decisions. Moral high ground. Fans may view Janelle as compassionate and morally grounded, contrasting with Robyn's alleged betrayal. Strategic alliances. Janelle could rebuild alliances with Mary and Christine, creating a counterweight to Robyn's dominance and reshaping family politics. Public perception. Social media and fan forums are buzzing. Kody finally realizes who truly cares. Some fans claim that living with Janelle will help Kody appreciate the wives he once neglected. Robyn's empire is crumbling. Others speculate that Robyn's control may be temporary if Kody and Janelle unite strategically. Drama is inevitable. Predictably, the online community expects heated confrontations, emotional breakdowns, and tearful reconciliations in upcoming episodes. Emotional and psychological impacts. Kody's mental health. Alleged eviction and subsequent relocation reportedly have severe emotional consequences for Kody. Stress and anxiety. Losing property and facing public humiliation can cause extreme stress, depression, and isolation. The loss of independence and autonomy may trigger periods of isolation as he adjusts to a new living arrangement. Reevaluation of relationships. Being dependent on Janelle may force Kody to reassess his past decisions, including favoritism toward Robyn and neglect of other wives. Janelle's burden. Hosting Kody is not without challenges. Janelle reportedly experiences emotional strain balancing household management, adjusting to shared responsibilities with a former spouse, family dynamics, managing interactions with other wives, children, and public scrutiny. Emotional boundaries. Offering support without reestablishing unhealthy dependency patterns. Reactions from Meri and Kristen. Strategic observers Meri and Christine, the two wives not currently housing Kody, reportedly observe the unfolding events with a mix of curiosity, resentment, and strategic interest. Analysts predict Meri's response, known for her independence and occasional scheming. Meri may use this opportunity to reclaim lost influence or negotiate property rights. Christine's role. Christine, often vocal and assertive, may publicly challenge Robyn's actions, potentially aligning with Janelle to support Kody or protect her own interests. Potential alliance dynamic between former wives could create alliances, shifting the power balance within the family and generating tension-filled content for TLC viewers. Social media and fan speculation. Fans are already dissecting every episode clip and social media post. YouTube theories. Content creators speculate on hidden financial arrangements, legal loopholes, and potential reconciliations. Instagram reactions, meme culture, and commentary highlight Kody's vulnerability and Robyn's alleged cunning. The online frenzy underscores one key fact: the Brown family drama continues to captivate, shock, and divide audiences. The future of the Brown family's path forward. Living with Janelle may be the first step in Kody rebuilding his personal and emotional stability. Analysts suggest he may reassess family priorities, focus on relationships with his other wives and children, pursue legal recourse, challenge Robyn's alleged property consolidation, embrace transparency, allow cameras to document his emotional journey, potentially regaining public sympathy. Robyn's empire. If Robyn maintains control over assets, she may face public scrutiny. Fans and media could question her actions, framing them as opportunistic. Family pushback. Janelle, Meri, and Christine may unite to challenge her authority, creating multi-layered conflict. Sister wives drama. Meri Brown issues 24-hour ultimatum to Kody Brown to return property. The Brown family saga, chronicled over nearly 2 decades on TLC's Sister Wives, has always been a rollercoaster of drama, intrigue, and tension. However, recent developments may eclipse even the most shocking moments in the show's history. Sources now claim that Meri Brown, often perceived as the quietest of Kody Brown's wives, has issued her husband a 24-hour ultimatum to return family property, an unprecedented move that could ignite an explosive chain of events. Fans who have followed Kody's ups and downs understand the significance of this action. For years, Kody has wielded control over family assets, often prioritizing Robyn over his first 3 wives. While previous seasons documented the simmering frustrations of Meri, Janelle, and Christine, this ultimatum marks a decisive turning point. Meri is no longer willing to wait, negotiate, or silently accept Kody's decisions. This article delves deep into the context, history, and potential fallout of Meri's 24-hour ultimatum, exploring how it affects Kody, Robyn, the rest of the family, and the future of the Brown Empire. Meri Brown, the silent strategist. A history of patience and persistence. Meri Brown has long been seen as reserved and understated, often overshadowed by the more assertive personalities of Robyn, Janelle, and Christine. Yet behind her calm exterior lies a woman who has endured years of emotional neglect, public scrutiny, and familial manipulation. From the very beginning, Meri was the first wife, a role that carried immense responsibility. She bore the brunt of Kody's early decision-making and experienced the challenges of raising children while navigating a polygamous marriage. Over the years, her patience has often been mistaken for weakness. However, insiders suggest that Meri has quietly been calculating, observing, and biding her time, waiting for the opportune moment to assert her authority. The 24-hour ultimatum may be the culmination of years of frustration and strategic planning. The spark of rebellion. The alleged catalyst for Meri's ultimatum is the ongoing property dispute involving Kody and Robyn. Sources claim that Robyn has allegedly consolidated control over family assets, leaving Kody and the other wives without their rightful share. Meri, who reportedly has legal and emotional stakes in the property, may have reached her breaking point. The 24-hour ultimatum is not merely a demand for material possessions. It is a declaration of autonomy, power, and defiance against the established family hierarchy. Kody Brown's position. From patriarch to vulnerable husband. Kody Brown, once the unchallenged patriarch of the Brown family, now faces mounting challenges. His favoritism toward Robyn, combined with neglect of Meri, Janelle, and Christine, has eroded his authority. Being issued a 24-hour ultimatum underscores his vulnerability. No longer the unassailable head of the household, Kody now confronts the possibility of legal, financial, and emotional repercussions if he fails to comply. Emotional and psychological impact. Observers suggest that this ultimatum could have profound psychological effects on Kody. Stress and anxiety. The clock is ticking, and the prospect of losing property adds significant pressure. Public scrutiny. With TLC cameras and social media attention, Kody's response will be widely scrutinized. Self-reflection. Facing Mary's decisive action may force Kody to reassess his relationships with all of his wives, particularly those he has neglected. The ultimatum. A detailed breakdown. What does the 24-hour deadline entail? While specifics are not confirmed, sources suggest that Mary has given Kody a strict timeline to return property that she claims belongs to her or the family collectively. This may include Coyote Pass land parcels. The Arizona property has long been a contentious point. Personal assets, furniture, vehicles, and valuables that may have been controlled or relocated by Kody or Robyn. Financial accounts. Any bank or business accounts tied to shared family interests. The implications of non-compliance. Failure to meet the 24-hour deadline could result in several outcomes. Legal action. Mary may pursue formal channels to reclaim her assets. Public exposure. TLC may capture Kody's reaction, creating dramatic content for the next season. Family tension. The ultimatum may fracture remaining alliances, forcing Janelle, Christine, and even Robyn to pick sides. The role of Janelle and Kristen. A potential support systems as Kody navigates this ultimatum. The positions of his other wives are critical. Janelle Brown, often outspoken and strategic. Janelle may provide Kody with refuge, advice, or negotiation support. Some speculate that Janelle could leverage the situation to assert her own influence in the property dispute. Christine Brown, known for her forthrightness. Christine may side with Mary or independently assert her claims, creating complex power dynamics. Strategic alliances. Ultimatum may catalyze unexpected alliances. If Janelle and Christine unite with Mary, Kody could find himself isolated, facing multiple fronts of negotiation or confrontation. Conversely, divisions among the wives could complicate proceedings, prolonging the drama. Robyn Brown, the alleged instigator. Consolidative assets reports indicate that Robyn may have been the catalyst behind Kody's property loss by allegedly transferring assets and consolidating control. She may have inadvertently triggered Mary's ultimatum. Public perception. Fans are polarized. Critics of Robyn argue that she exploited Kody's favoritism to secure assets, leaving the other wives powerless. Defenders of Robyn suggest that she is merely protecting her family and children in an unstable household. Potential repercussions. If Mary's ultimatum is executed successfully, Robyn's dominance may be challenged, altering the Brown family's internal power dynamics. The Brown family legacy at stake. Property and inheritance. The property in question is more than just land. It symbolizes family legacy, authority, and the hierarchy of the Brown household. Mary's ultimatum threatens to upend decades of established control, potentially redistributing assets and influence. Emotional stakes. Buy-in. Material concerns. The ultimatum represents assertion of power, Mary reclaiming authority after years of marginalization. Moral victory, publicly demonstrating that she will no longer be sidelined. Family recalibration, forcing Kody and others to reconsider loyalties and responsibilities. Social media explosion. The ultimatum has ignited intense online speculation. YouTube theories. Content creators dissect potential legal outcomes and predicted confrontations. Instagram commentary, memes, and commentary highlight the drama, emotional stakes, and predicted fallout. Viewer perspective. SVT for Mary. Many fans praise her assertiveness, seeing her as finally taking control. Criticism of Kody. Others view him as negligent, caught off guard by the consequences of his favoritism. Mixed feelings on Robyn. Opinions are divided, with some seeing her as cunning and others as protective. Compliance versus defiance. Kody's options are limited but consequential. Return property. Complying may restore some goodwill with Mary but could be seen as weakness. Publicly negotiate. Attempting to reach a compromise may prevent legal escalation but could prolong conflict. Resist. Refusing to comply risks legal action, public humiliation, and further family tension. Long-term consequence. Family reconfiguration. The ultimatum may permanently alter the hierarchy of the Brown family. Media exposure. TLC is likely to capture these developments, creating a dramatic storyline for season 19. Emotional fallout. Kody, Mary, and the other wives will likely face significant emotional and psychological strain. Polygamist dynamics. Experts on polygamist relationships note that ultimatums in such households are rare and significant. They challenge long-established authority. They signal a shift in power and influence. They often precipitate legal and emotional crises. Psychological implications for Kody. The ultimatum represents not only a financial threat but also an emotional reckoning. Experts suggest that navigating this conflict will require negotiation, reflection, and potentially professional mediation. Meri Brown's 24-hour ultimatum to Kody Brown is more than a dramatic moment, it is a seismic shift in the Brown family landscape. By demanding the return of property, Meri asserts her authority, challenges Kody's patriarchal control, and sets the stage for unprecedented family conflict. For Kody, the ultimatum is a wake-up call. Favoritism, neglect, and unchecked decision-making can have lasting consequences. For fans, the unfolding drama offers a rare glimpse into the complex interplay of power, loyalty, and strategy within one of reality TV's most famous polygamist families. Whether Kody complies, negotiates, or resists, the ripple effects will shape the future of the Brown family, influence public perception, and provide a wealth of content for TLC's upcoming season.